Listen to Breeders, welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve, and today I'll be unboxing the Alien vs. Predator arcade games from NECA of the Hunter Predator, Warrior Predator, and the Mad Predator. I always kind of thought it was weird that the evil Predator in the game was the mad one. Like, he was just angry, so that's what made him bad. Like, are these guys just like the good-tempered Predators, so those are the ones we get to deal with? Like, he's mad that they're working with the humans, so that's just his name. His name forever. Because you can see even on the back here, it shows you like how it's showing the video game, which is pretty cool. But these are the first figures I've been able to get a hold of. I plan on picking up all the Xenos and the human characters with Dutch and... oh, I forget her name off the top of my head. I think it's on the back of the package. Lynn. So hopefully be getting those guys here sometime in the near future anyways. But was able to pick these up. Main reason I actually did grab these is because I have really fond memories of the arcade game. I played it a crap ton of arcade games. Or arcades, I should say. I never actually got to beat it. Outside of finally at Youmacon this year, they had an arcade set up where it didn't take coins. So I got to play through the entire game that time. And it was awesome. Then like I played ports, but it was like the first time actually like being in a more arcade setting and getting to do it. So that was super sweet. And it's probably, dare I say, probably my favorite Alien vs. Predator game. Like, I really liked Isolation. Isolation was cool. I just mean like Alien Predator games in general. But the Super Nintendo one was cool. Like the 360 ones. But just like, the game is already like a really solid side-scrolling beat-em-up game. And then it's also got like Aliens and Predator. So it's like 10 times better than most everything else. And I'm glad that NECA's actually like putting these guys out. Granted, I'm pretty certain these are just like rehashes of other Predators, but that's okay. I'm fine with that because it's not like really the Predators in the game were like very special in terms of like design. So you get a lot of like freedom to work with the figures anyways. So more or less just kind of just hoping the paint job is going to be holding up. But anyways, we're just going to unbox these guys. And hopefully same as the Halloween video, I don't really want to edit. So, or edit much anyways. So we're just going to get into these guys. Which, starting with the Hunter Predator. Probably should move these guys a little bit out of the side here. Just for a second. Showcase this one a little bit better. But, paint job is looking pretty decent so far. Here's where the cannon went. Maybe. Oh god, that's in there. What's on the back here? We get the giant bow staff, lance. Looks pretty cool. I do like that the color scheme makes it appear to be more video gaming. Then the tape's really fixated on this. One more time. There we go. Looks pretty nice though. It's got a little bit of excess plastic there. But nothing too crazy. Kind of clean that up a little bit of clippers. Nothing too bad. Paint job's like, for how simplistic it is, looks pretty sweet. Oh, phew. Got some Predator booty on the back section of this. He kind of reminds me more of the Jungle. I'm trying to look at it from here. But he definitely has got a Jungle Predator vibe to me. Oh, not Jungle Predator, City Predator. He's got a lot more City Predator going on. The Jungle Predator is the one down there. He actually has more Jungle Predator traits too, but he's got the screaming face. But one of these days we'll get all these twisty ties off. So how are you guys today? Doing pretty good. Work was kind of poopy. Pretty excited that I was able to find these. Went out on my lunch to go check out a Target nearby. Just so happened that they just stocked these things. Noticed, one thing with this guy anyways, checking out a few of them, is, at least I don't know if it's just with their shipment, but there's like a lot of like random paint inconsistencies on the chest. So I'm kind of glad I got to actually go pick these ones out. So I was thinking about ordering them, but I do like to see what these look like in hand before I get a hold of them. Mainly because of that stuff. Like, I prefer to get like the best looking paint if I can. And, oh god, his legs are in the plastic. Oh god, his legs are really in the plastic. Free them eventually. Ooh, he's got a pulse rifle. That's pretty cool. Top slightly bent, but nothing a little heat can't fix. Looks nice though. It's kind of got like a desert camo scheme going on. Still trying to get... that's better. So we got the back cannon. Oh god, I was like, I wonder if that rotates. I'm gonna snap the crap out of that if I do that. Is that a ball joint? Kind of looks like a ball joint. Yeah, I might want to heat that up before I fudge around with that. Okay, I really need to heat that up before I fudge around with that. So it looks like it's articulated. It goes a little forward and back. Not going to play around with it too much at the moment. But it should just peg on right back here. God, it's a weird looking setup. Looks neat. It's just kind of weird. Struggle is real. Alright, hopefully... it's not quite hooked in yet. I'll have to mess around with that more for the review. Stupid dreadlocks and always get in the way, Predator. God, one time, I just want a bald Predator, so I don't have to worry about this stuff. Things just impeding my placement of accessories. Super cool. Yeah, God, I guess it's like... So that needs to be there. Anyway, I can kind of just scoot that in there. That feels secure. Really wish the gun wasn't aiming towards his head right now, but sometimes you just gotta live with that. He's got a little spot for his throwing disc, which is right there, which actually looks pretty solid. Detailing on that's actually really nice. Actually, the little bit of, it's kind of like a white color. It's like an off-white there. Helps to make the blade stand out really well. And then hopefully that kind of pop in there. It'd be cool. It'd be cool if you did. I don't think that's gonna fit though. Doesn't feel like it's gonna fit. Sad day. Maybe the other way. No, it's definitely a lot bigger. It's kind of cool. It's got like a spot where like the disc should be, but it would be kind of neat if it would actually fit in there. Articulation seems pretty decent. And that was a little stiff. This seems a little loose, but nothing too crazy. Top looks nice. Chest looks good. Overall paint on the hands. I like that his blades are white. Also kind of on the undersection. Okay, that's better. I was gonna say, kind of looks like the elbow was kind of stuck there for a minute. So we get... Come on. Bend down. Need to show off these claws a little better. There we go. Then these should extend forward and back. Kind of worry about these like scraping though. With the paint job, especially with it being like the... It's not really like metallic, so like the cut, like if any scrapes happen, it kind of hides a little bit when you have having a more metallic look. While trying to replicate the game, I can see this paint having a little bit more issues, but still looks pretty spiffy. Helmet's looking pretty nice. A little bit of a copper there. Oh, not too bad. Probably can actually have him maybe with the pulse rifle. That's pretty cool. It'd be kind of nice if they maybe would have made a new finger for him to be able to, like, hold it with the trigger finger. It's not like bad, though. I kind of like that a lot. Like, I'd have to mess around with the articulation more, but you guys kind of get the gist. I'm going to go wreck some Xenos with them pew-pews. So, more or less, pretty happy with this one. Again, kind of like wish that would hook in there, but for now, anyways, until we do the full-fledged review, ain't too bad so far. Move on to, should we say, oh yeah, we'll do the bad guy. I'm kind of like the warrior was always my personal favorite. Especially when playing the game. Like, the hunter was kind of cool. And then this guy you only really see, like, once or twice. So, I was never, like, that blown away by him. Ooh, he's actually got a back thing on. That's neat, because he's kind of good. Oh, I guess not. Kind of thought he had, he's got more, like, the warrior armor. But first and foremost, this is a really nice looking chest burster. It's even got painted teeth. This is actually probably my favorite chest burster I've gotten right now. There's a few. I'm not seeing them offhand. The counter one was pretty neat too, but this one's like, it's supposed to be replicated in the game, but that's just like a really nice like a chest burster, period. For the face hugger, it looks like giving a lot of these highlights actually makes a lot of the detailing stand out a little better. Like, this looks really nice too. Terrified to bend the wires, but we've gone over this plenty of times with the accessory sets. But still looks really nice though. Kind of wish he would have actually came with like an actual weapon. But in the game, he pretty much just like went invisible and punched you. And then would shoot the caster sometimes. So it's totally understandable, but it's just kind of like, it's always nice to have more things, you know? At least these ones are easier than the Halloween one. Those ones were a bloody nightmare. Kind of needed to just do one of these times, like an actually like live unboxing. But I gotta update my computer for that one. That'd be something we'd have to do like at our NES's currently, because my computer sucks. Tried to do a stream the other day. Well, not stream, but just like recording on mine with the Xbox One, because I was trying to do a gameplay for Gabbera, so Gabbera could play like Resident Evil 2. Didn't work out though, because we also failed and forgot to record the live stream of the Resident Evil 2. So, might still try to do something with it, but currently, probably have to wait till the game actually comes out. Liking the color. The light blue on dark blue is really nice. This leg doesn't, there we go, want to move. Paint job on the nails is pretty hideous. Pretty sure my wife could do better. Not 100% certain, but pretty certain. Yeah, I don't know why they like went like that hardcore on them. I guess like again like video game kind of makes sense. The claws would have been like that detailed, so it'd be having a little bit. Same with on the packaging too. Like the packaging shows that the eyes have like little dots, while these ones are pretty large. Waist looks pretty nice. Got some armor plating on the sides. See, like, look at those toenails. Definitely a lot of overpaint. Like those look actually not that bad. Well, that one's just kind of like splooged all over the place. Back looks pretty cool too. Caster looks like the exact... is it the exact same? Come here, the Predator. We need you. That is exactly the same. Gun on the top's a little different, but same setup. Which I guess is fine. A lot of these Predators would be using the same stuff anyways. Hopefully this one hooks on a little easier. God, again, this is like one of those sections where like a hairdryer just saves you so much time. There we go. So that one's in. Looks pretty sweet. Pretty much like the nail paint job is the only thing that's really like super bugging me. I like the way the head looks. Like the head looks gnarly. Same with the coloring is really nice on it. It helps to show off the muscle definition pretty well. So nothing too crazy, but still pretty decent, pretty nice. It's got the same thing going on with the claws, which, ooh, those go out pretty far. That's nice to see. Also, I was going to say, once you get in there, it seems like it's pretty secure, but it doesn't take much to pop it back out. There we go. It's a little wiggly, but for the most part, like, it ain't going to really pop out too much unless you apply enough pressure. So, not too bad. Actually, almost sort of more impressed with these guys, because these guys just look really cool. But the Predator's pretty neat, too. Not gonna lie. So this one comes with the Smart Rifle. Looks like the exact same plasma caster. And then the spear, which this one I think comes with the City Predator 2. Pretty basic. I almost kind of wish it was like a gold color. It's got a little bit more of a bronze look to it. From the game, I don't know, it just seemed, from what I remember, I thought it was a little bit brighter. But nothing too fancy. Got the smart gun. Maybe anyways. There we go. Ooh, this looks actually really nice. Guys, like the subtle little details here over top of the black really helps to make some of these details pop really well. Alright, so the camera decided that it didn't want to record anymore. So, he's out of his box. Mostly the same thing as what you've seen with the Mad Predator from what it appears. But do like the coloring. It's a little bit more like, I don't, like traditional Predator, the word I'm looking for. Like, you don't get like the freckles because of the way the game was designed. So he's got a lot more like streaks. But the armor looks really nice, especially with like the dark gray on light grays. Gives it that really nice accent and video game coloring. Kate, like, nothing too much really else to say. We already kind of went over it a lot with that. More or less, this will hook in the exact same way. Got articulated head. I do like that the dreadlocks for this mold of the head definitely don't get in the way as much as the City Hunter version, which is really cool. And kind of gotta worry. There's a lot of random little tubes you have to watch out for possibly tearing off. That's not quite in, but definitely enough to show it off. Woo, got some articulation there. That one's moving. Cool. Kind of wish that like the data pad had some detail on it, but outside of that, pretty spiffy. How do we hold a smart gun like that? How do we hold a smart gun? As a matter of fact, because it would be like that from the top. I guess you'd grip it from the back, kind of the way I'm seeing it, because you wouldn't really be able to hook onto that handle there. It's a little bit of a loose fit for the other arm, but still pretty neat. More or less, like these guys, I don't really plan on posing with the Predator weapons at all, because like you always like ditch them for like the weapons when they dropped on the ground anyway. So this is more or less like how I would plan to display them anyways. But definitely look forward to the review. Probably just gonna do all three of these guys at once. Because since I picked these ones up, more or less save some time, I'll probably just toss them all the same reviews. That and a lot of like these guys share the same traits and body parts. For the most part, like he's the only one that's super different. As you can see, these guys mostly the exact same thing. It's just like different head, from what I can tell, or it is right now. This one you get more of the City Hunter Predator, but just in a more like, I don't know, like Aztec color scheme. Still pretty neat though. But definitely look out for that on Super Underport Reviews. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.